Consider the circle centered at the origin with points A, B, C, and D on the circle. Angle theta in standard position has a terminal ray that intersects the circle at a point. Which point of intersection, point, redundant, would result in the greatest value for tangent theta? All right, so what's tangent theta in AP Precalculus land? Well, tangent theta is going to be the same as y over x. So this is what I need to do. I need the greatest possible value. I have A, B, C, and D living on this unit circle with a radius of 5. Not that the radius matters too much, but it kind of does help. It helps me visualize things a little bit better. But what I need to do is I know that A and B live in quadrant 2. A and B both have negative x values as points and positive y values as points. C and D both have negative x values as points and negative y values as points. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of predict A, B, C, and D based off of where they live and find out which two of these could possibly be my answer. Once I eliminate two answers that definitely won't work, I can move on to the second part. So part one is me saying here's A, here's B, here's C, and here's D, and finding out which two of these could possibly be greater. Now, tan theta is y over x, which means A is going to be y over negative x. B is also going to be y over negative x. C is going to be negative y over negative x, and D is going to be negative y over negative x. Now, what this does for me is I could do a little bit of simplifying and remind myself that, oh yeah, negative y over negative x is the same as positive y over positive x, and same thing for you. So of my four possible options, you're negative, you're negative, you're positive, neither of you can possibly be greater. So now I need to focus on C and D. Now let's just make believe that you have no clue what these points are. This is what I do know. I know in this case my radius is 5. So C could possibly be the point like, I don't know, like -4, -3. Because this stretches out to x more than it does to y. This has a smaller x value but a larger y value. So let's swap them. Smaller x value, larger y value. Let's say that you're -3, -4. And by smaller, I mean the digit attached to x. I know the negatives kind of flip-flop things, but let's just make believe that those are my two options. That would make C -3 over -4, which becomes 3 over 4. That would make D -4 over -3, which is 4 over 3. So in this case, when the y value, or when it's, I guess it's closer to the y-axis, my number is going to be getting larger. My tangent theta is going to be getting larger. So in a case like this, where I have a unit circle with a radius of 5, my answer is going to be D. So very strange problem. Made me think outside the box a little bit. Maybe think outside the circle. Like and subscribe, please.